Hello guys and welcome to another video. I want to put this in my crypto free crash course, DeFi crash course. It's about the wallets, to explain to you exactly what's the differences between them, the types of wallets, the devices they work on, how to start. I'm gonna register one here, Klever, and show you how to get it started. So we have couple wallets. I'm using personally, obviously Metamask is the most popular. I'm not a fan of it, of the design, of the way it works, but I'm using it on a PC a lot. I'm using for Tron stuff the Tronlink, and on my phone my personal favorite is Trust Wallet, but unfortunately on iPhone you don't get the browser on iPhone because Apple didn't allow it. They blocked it some time ago, and I think there was some way to overcome it, but in general you can't use it. So what I would recommend, if you've got iPhone, try maybe Klever. I was using as well C98, which was great, but then it had some glitches in the browser part, which you go to the website, you log in, and it wasn't working. So I sort of moved to Trust Wallet, and I'm using mostly that on my mobile. There is also Mat Wallet, which is also quite extensive, and I think everything is working well on iPhone. I didn't try it. I've got it on Android and it's working fine. I don't know, I just got used to Trust Wallet. In the beginning it wasn't that good, and then for about a year now I'm using that. I was using Klever for a while because Klever had all the networks, and now Trust Wallet I think also has, or at least most of them. So now let's get to the idea. What are the types? So basically in general you have to understand how the things work. You've got these different networks, which I know are confusing and don't think I couldn't understand in the beginning myself, but let me just show you based on the most popular coins. So basically most of the networks, most of the coins have their own network, their own blockchain. Like Bitcoin is separate, Ethereum is separate, the BNB, the main one, was separate from the beginning, XRP, Cardano, all this stuff is different. But then Ethereum at one point invented what they called EVM, Ethereum Virtual Machine, which basically allowed to use technology that they developed, smart contracts mostly, to use not on their network, but sort of piggyback on Ethereum. And some coins like BNB released that kind of coin. So we've got two types of BNB actually, and then coins like Polygonmatic, Phantom. I don't see Phantom here. The Arbitrum is up and coming. A lot of these new types of coins are also working on this EVM. So what that means basically is that you can get one address, and this one address, no matter which coin you will send, it will be Ethereum or BNB or Polygonmatic or Phantom or Avalanche as well is on that network, C chain. You will receive that, and it's the same address. You will just receive that in that wallet, in that coin. So most of the projects, let's say DeFi, that I cover here were on Binance Smart Chain. I'm using Binance USD, BUSD to deposit some money and stuff like that, and I mentioned it in the videos. And you can set up Metamask. I've got videos how to set up Metamask. As you can see, it's BUSD, BNB. You've got these different networks, Avalanche, Polygon, Phantom. You have the same address, the same wallet address, but they are sort of different networks. You just have to remember that. But like I said, the most popular now probably BUSD and Binance Smart Chain. And then you have to remember you've got this completely separate ones like Bitcoin, which you have a completely different address. So that's out of the way. That was complicated for me, but every video that I make, or whenever you see online, you will see on which network is that, and you obviously connect to that network and then deposit. So don't worry about it. It's not that confusing, but you have to just be aware. Most of these coins have their own blockchain, their own address, their own network. So now I told you about which ones I use. So now let's get to the devices they work on. As I said, very important. For example, some wallets don't work on iPhone, some wallets don't have browser extension. This one has Klever. This one has as well. If you wanna try them, I would recommend, let's say, try first the Klever. I really like that before, especially if you're on iPhone. It should be working fine. If you don't like the way it works and stuff, you can try other ones. If you're on Android, I recommend Trust Wallet. But Trust Wallet unfortunately doesn't oh yeah, it has now the Chrome. Okay, so I didn't see that before. I might start using it because I'm using on the browser on the PC Metamask, and I didn't see Trust Wallet before, honestly, and now it's here. Maybe it's like a recent one. So yeah, amazing. So if you on Android phones, maybe start with Trust Wallet, add it here, download app on your phone and start using it. If you're on iPhone, try the Klever. Maybe it's all the same. So now I'm gonna show you this idea. When you get a new wallet, no matter where it is, Metamask, Klever, whatever, you're gonna create a wallet. And how this works is because it's on a blockchain, so that coin, that blockchain, if you even create your wallet in, let's say, Klever wallet, you will still be able to then log in and load it in to other wallet. So that's obviously the most important part. If you start with one wallet, it doesn't mean you have to continue. You can literally try and move to another one if you don't like it. So let me just save this. So when you create a new wallet, you get the seed phrase. The seed phrase you can load in any other wallet as long as it's the same network. So you just have to remember that as long as it's the same network. Oh, I already did that. Okay, so this is how you're gonna do it. Import wallet. And the same you would do on all the other ones. You just had those keywords and you just have to type them in the same way. So let me just type it, and you should write it down on a piece of paper and hide it somewhere, put it somewhere safe, because that's your access. This is why they say don't ever give that to anyone under any circumstance. You have to save it somewhere. If you save it on a PC, then the virus might be able to find it somewhere on your PC. That's why it's recommended to write it on a paper, hide it somewhere, write 2 copies, 3 copies, hide in different places, just to stay safe. It might not seem important in the beginning, but once you have some money there, once you make you might not remember that you didn't save it anywhere. So it's better to do it straight away, trust me, and then be safe like that. Okay, so I typed them back in. Let me just restore. You put some password. Okay, so I just put ABCD123. Don't use the same password. I'm just trying to show you. You have to have a password and this seed phrase that is obviously important to save somewhere physically. So now you see we restored that. So you could do exactly the same on any of the wallets and on your phone as well, because this is going to be your wallet. In Klever, you have this Klever chain. So this is the only thing here, like you have to remember about those networks. So Klever has their own network. So this seed phrase will be for that chain. So let's try and add some more. Okay, so yeah, you have to just walk around a little bit and look at it. So here on top you can change the network. As you can see, these are different networks. The most popular, as I said, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron network, Binance Smart Chain that I'm using a lot in DeFi videos, and Bitcoin, as you might know already, it's created already a network for you for your address. As you can see here, Ethereum address, Tron address, let me just find that maybe, and the Bitcoin address. As you can see, the Bitcoin, the Binance Smart Chain, sorry, is exactly the same as Ethereum. So this is what I said, that some of these networks are exactly the same, but you just have to remember that there are these differences. Like you see, Bitcoin is completely different. So when somebody asks you, or when you provide, you just copy from here the address that you want. And now, as I said, you are sorted. You've got your networks here. If you want to load, let's say, Bitcoin to another one, you can use that seed phrase, or you can also go to the advanced. There's usually some settings, privacy, security. You've got the private keys. You've got the seed phrase. Seed phrase is for the whole wallet. You can load, those 12 words that we just mentioned, that you have to write somewhere safe. You also have the seed phrase, because sometimes when you load this wallet, it might not load all of them. In Klever it will work, but sometimes it might not work in all of them. But you've got also the seed phrase. Seed phrase is basically like a long string, a private key, which you can also load into other wallets. When they ask you for seed phrase, you type seed phrase. If they ask you for private key, you can always use the private key as well, just to load that particular wallet. Let's say Bitcoin in this case, you can save it somewhere, copy that as well, save it somewhere safe, print it out even on a piece of paper. Be safe. Remember, maybe you've got not much money in the beginning. It doesn't seem that important, but then it becomes important, so you can choose any of them. Got that private key. And the seed phrase is what I just showed you, the 12-word phrase that is very important to not give access to anyone, because they will be able to control your wallet completely. There is, with these words, if somebody loads the wallet, they have full access. That's why on one hand it's so safe, because no bank can take your money. Once you have it in your wallet, only you control it. But if you give that to someone, then obviously they have full control as well. So this is it, guys. Like I said, give it a try, load some up, create some wallets, try to maybe take the seed phrase, copy to the another wallet, to other one, maybe Trust Wallet, maybe C98, see how it works, interchangeable, understand there are different networks, play with it, then maybe delete everything and start fresh one or something like that, just to have everything more organized. But I recommend starting with Klever Wallet if you're on iPhone especially, or Trust Wallet if you are on Android, which I'm gonna try now to load it as well in the browser. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching.